Hey, this is Mr. Barr, and this homework deals with completing a function table from an equation. So I have this function. I have, what is it? I have f of x equals 2x. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug 0 into it, 1, 2, and 3 into it. So let's plug a 0 in right here. 2 times 0 is 0. We're going to plug a 1 in, right? Take that 1, put it right there. 2 times 1 is 2, take that 2, plug it in for x. 2 times 2 is 4. Take that 3, plug it in for x. 2 times 3 is 6. So 0, 2, 4, and 6. 0, 2, 4, 6. Yep. And that's how you complete a function table. This next one, what am I looking at? I'm looking at x minus 1. So I'm doing x minus 1, and I'm doing it at 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, ready? 1 minus 1 is 0. 2 minus 1 is 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. 4 minus 1 is 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, nope, 0, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I like this one. Do you see that negative in front of the x? So my function is this. It's negative x plus 1. And I'm going to write it this way. I'm going to negative parentheses plus 1. And in that parenthesis, I'm about to put some numbers. I'm going to put in a negative 9, a negative 7, a negative 5. You can't see what I'm writing. And a negative 3. All right, so let's take that negative 9 and put it right here. Ready? Ooh, what's that? I've got a boom, boom. I've got 2 negatives in a row. What's that going to do? It's going to become a positive 9. So I have positive 9 plus 1. That's 10. Ready? I'm going to put a negative 7 here. Negative 7. Negative 7 is positive 7 plus 1. That's an 8. I'm going to put a negative 5 in there. Negative 5 is positive 5 plus 1 is 6. We've got a pattern going in a 4. So 10, 8, 6, 4. I'm glad we did that one. 10, 8, 6, 4. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to start. This one I can do in my head. So this is, actually I can write a little bit. No, I'll use my mouse. Okay, so this is 1 minus 1, which is 0. The next one is 3 minus 1, which is 2. The next one is 5 minus 1, which is 4. The next one is 7 minus 1, which is 6. 2, 4, 6. Got a nice pattern going there. Okay, so I'm back to the negative. So this is negative x. So I'm looking at negative 3, which is positive 3, minus 5. Positive 3 minus 5 is negative 2. I'm looking at negative 1 minus 5. Negative 1 is positive 1, minus 5 is negative 4. And we have a pattern forming. Now it's just negative 1. So negative 1 minus 5 is negative 6. And negative 3 minus 5 is negative 8. Absolute value. What's the absolute value of negative 2? Absolute value of negative 2 is 2. Absolute value of negative 1 is 1. What do absolute values do? Absolute values make everything positive. So if I have the absolute value of 8, that's 8. The absolute value of negative 8 is 8. Absolute values make everything positive. So let's make 0 positive. You know, is 0 positive or negative? Okay, so absolute value minus 9. What's the absolute value of 10? Absolute value of 10 is 10, minus 9 is 1. Absolute value of 9 is 9, minus 9 is 0. Absolute value of negative 8 is 8, minus 9 is negative 1. Oh, come on, Bar. Get it into the right box. Absolute value of 7 is, or absolute value of negative 7 is 7, minus 9 is negative 2. Oh, we got some squares. Okay. So what's 4 squared? Negative 4 squared is 16. 16 plus 1 is 17. Negative 2 squared is 4 plus 1 is 5. 0 squared is 0 plus 1 is 1. 2 squared is 4 plus 1 is 5. Okay, and you know what? That's going to be it for today because I think the custodians want to get in my room and clean. Hey, that's it. Thanks for watching. That was what? Complete a function table. I'm done.